Hello, welcome everybody. We are here at SL Living Expo. My name is Kes Crystal, and I am one of the co-owners of Seraphim. And with me today is that's you, Dale.
Oh. I'm like, I don't know who's going next. I am Delicate Bee Flower. I am the other
We
co-owner
are
of
here
Seraphim.
at
And
SL
we are
Living
being
Expo.
joined
My name is Kes
by
Crystal, and I
Michael
am one of
from Black Nest, also known as I Captain. That's
Yes,
how I want to refer to you too. Like I want to salute. I want to be like, I Captain.
right. That's actually the mockery of the name. I was like one day with my friends, was like, "Hey, Captain." I was like, "Okay, that's the name.
Yeah.
That's it."
That's how Dale ended up with Butthole.
It's a family. I just don't know anyone else.
It's super funny because every time I have to replace my item in the Seraphim sim, I have Vanilla always making a joke like, "I Captain, it's your time again," and it's funny.
That's perfect.
It's funny.
That's great. So, I Captain slash Michael, we'll refer to him as Michael the rest of the way through, is a collection of sleek, eclectic, modern furniture and decor with a dark twist. I took that from your group, so, we'll talk more about that. Um, So, guys, we are here at the SL Living Expo. It's a new RFL of Second Life mega event which expands on the theme of home and garden by refreshing it in new and exciting ways by adding aviation, nautical activities, and experiences. The event has been open since March the 3rd and closes on March the 12th. So make sure that you come along, visit the 7 regions of shopping, auction, raffles, live entertainment, art shows, decorating contests, and more over this weekend. SL Living Expo is raising funds for the American Cancer Society, and more information can be found on the SL Living Expo website. The link for that is in the description on YouTube. So thank you for being here with us, Michael. You're one of the designers taking part in SL Living Expo. Um, can you tell us a little bit about how you started as a deco brand in Second Life?
Well, back in time, we used to have this other brand called Anxiety, and we met this other designer from Fourth Wall, William Wander. I'm pretty sure everyone knows him.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, we were like, okay, let's just collab, man, make something together. And I think it was around January 2020, before the pre-pandemic, all the stuff. We came together, and I used to mesh, and he used to animate and do all the texture and hands. And we've been working together until last year, actually. He wanted to dedicate his time to his own brand, which is understandable. And I did mine. So I'm Blackness and he's Fourth Wall. But yes, Blackness wouldn't be here without him. So thank you, William, if you're watching.
So the collaboration between you two is what was Anxiety?
No, our Anxiety was with another friend.
Oh, okay.
Right, and then Blackness started as a collab, and then it's just me
Ah,
alone,
okay.
yes.
I remember Anxiety. I could like see the logo in my head. It looked like a
Right.
shaky logo. Like
Yes, that one.
yeah. Um so was the initial vision for your brand to create the sleek, eclectic modern furniture that you're putting out now?
Well, at the very beginning, it was just like, William more or less directing the brand, because I was like, I want to make this and I want to make that, and he was like, no, but this doesn't fit into the aesthetic. So up until last year, the the style, I said, is more or less the same. But when I took the reins of this brand, I just started to do everything I wanted within some modernism, and then I came up with eclectic, because it's like a bit of this and a bit of that. And if you check my last releases, is it's a bit all over the place, but uh, there's something in common that is like all modern. That's what I want to bring to
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really important that you make what you want to make, even if it falls like outside of the parameters of what you've made before, because
Right.
being a designer in Second Life is stressful. It
Yes.
brings a whole, variety of issues, problems, and challenges. And if you're not making what you want, then that
Yes.
becomes one of the issues for you. You've got to enjoy it.
Yeah, because it's already hard. It's one man job now, and it's already hard to sometimes get yourself to work. Because if you don't do it, nobody else is gonna do it for you. So you need to do something that you want to do and that you
Yeah.
enjoy to do. Yes,
Yeah. I
absolutely.
mean, to me anyway, that's the beauty of Second Life is that you literally get to create everything about what you do in Second Life. Like it's all user based. So it's you want to design this or you wouldn't be doing it.
Yes,
You'd be flying in a steampunk airplane over some kind of you know what I mean? Like you get to design what you want to do. It's always very interesting to me when people, including us, like we chose to do business in SL, and it just psychologically and for other reasons, it's just interesting to me how people choose their different paths. With creating a brand, I'm sure you faced some pretty big challenges. What do you think are some of your biggest challenges, and like how did you overcome them?
I think as a furniture designer, the biggest issue is animated. Is what takes more time, what takes more dedication to find. I'm very picky with all my animations, so I go to every possible store and I try all of them, and then I pick the ones I want, and then you have to make this list, and then it's very time consuming. So
Hmm.
whenever someone just animates and tell me, "Oh, congrats on your animations," keep doing the male ones because not a lot of designers or creators cater to this male audience. So I'm always, I think animating is, is the hardest part. It's less
Hmm.
enjoyable. Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, I mean the for me, and I think I can speak for Kess too. The aesthetic of the piece is what draws us in, but if it's not well
Yes,
animated,
yes,
I,
yes,
I'm not buying it.
yes.
You know.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. Um, I mean, this kind of fits in with the challenges question, but you said that obviously, you're a one man band now. Is that just
Yes.
on the design side? Do you have, or do you literally do everything for your brand? Your CSR, your brand management, your advertising. Do you have people around to support you in those ways?
No, I'm just I'm
Oh
just
my
alone here
You
doing
do it all
God.
everything.
yourself. Wow.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. That's got to take a lot of time.
It takes a lot of time, yes, and dedication. But I mean, just when you see everything put together, and sometimes people I me like, oh, you need to come to see my house. It's all blackness, and I want to see you. And I was like, yes, I'm gonna go because I love decorating myself, but I don't have time. Or like when you're
Mm,
done working, you're like, now I have to, and then you
Right.
log
It's
off
like the
instead.
last thing you want to do. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So when people invite me to their homes and their houses, I go. Obviously, I want to see everything because they always have suggestions or they have feedback, and I love hearing all of that. So yes,
mm.
I
I'm
really
just going
like
to
it.
show
Yes.
while we're talking. I'm just going to show. I put a couple of your sets out either side of where we're sitting so that people could see your type of item. So I'm just camming in on those now on the screen. So I've got. I think there's a couple of people already that said they wanted the "Who Made the Rules" sign from the bar set.
Yeah. Can you put on there Dell did?
No, it'll be Kested. Or we'll have one that says "Who made the rules?" because it sure as hell wasn't Cody.
Oh yeah, that one I made with William. Yes, that one
Oh,
I
that's
made with
very
William.
it's cute. It's
I
cute.
Yes.
love
Where
this.
do you where do you
Sorry.
find the inspiration for this stuff? Like what do you look at to get inspired?
Sometimes it's just random ideas, and most of the time it's Pinterest
Mm.
or any.
Mm,
So I love going to IKEA, for example, because sometimes I take pictures And I'm like, okay, if I put this together in this one, oh, that makes a good booth. I'm gonna take a picture. So it's just all everywhere. But I think my whole inspiration is IKEA. Yes, I actually made a catalog back in time with photos of our
Uh-huh.
furniture, but put into an IKEA catalog, and we sell it actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Do
yes,
you
we sell
have
it.
the words that are hard to say? Like the Scandinavian? Because that's half the fun of IKEA. Like half of it is seeing the stuff, and the other half is like trying to say the product name.
It's a bit like Dell trying to say the
Yeah,
product
yes,
name when we go around the outlet,
yes, because
especially for yours.
this whole thing, all the names of blackness are Finnish, because that's a tradition that William started, and I kept doing it. So all of our products are Finnish names. So if you want to try to say them, they
Ah,
can.
I apologize for everything I've ever said and will say when we do the outlet because I am not native to Finland, nor have I ever spoke Finnish in my life.
yeah, but
And
now,
there
Yes,
seem to be
yes,
a lot of consonants.
now,
yes,
I could
absolutely.
use a few
yeah.
more vowels. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Sometimes it's a translation that has to do with the theme of the set. Some
Hmm.
other times it's just random words like that sounds nice, but I don't really know what it means. Yes.
Do you
Oh my
speak that
God.
language?
No, of course not.
Oh
But I have.
my goodness, they could be called anything. You could have a
I'm.
really
I'm.
nice furniture set that's called Pighead or
Well,
something.
you got a challenge there. Just go and translate. But I have a customer who is Finnish, and she always asks me like, "Oh, that's a cute name. That's cool. That's nice." So I know I'm doing it right.
Or she's trolling you. One of the two.
Because
But I accept
I'm
your challenge. Now we will be looking up what those. What,
you should.
I'm excited
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
we're going to
Spanish, so
incorporate that into the outlet. Every time you update an item, we're going to be like, okay, did you
What's it mean?
know?
What's it mean in Finnish? If you put Spanish, we would know. Yeah.
right. Sometimes I write Spanish things in the middle, but I have to stick to Finnish. Yes, it's tradition.
Yeah. Yeah. Sentimentality is important.
Yes, yes, obviously yes.
I think it completely works though with the. I mean, obviously we knew that they weren't like English words or Spanish words or whatever, but actually with the whole look of your
Yes.
sets, it definitely is a fit. Now, I'm just going to
Oh
tell you
yeah.
as an aside, I have never stepped foot inside an IKEA in my life.
Oh,
Oh my God, you're
why
missing
are
out.
you missing like half of pop culture? I don't understand what happened.
You're missing
Did
out
you
completely.
sleep? Did you fall asleep like between 1998 and 2010? Like what happened?
I mean, between that time, I was bringing up two teenage children, but
More reason to go to IKEA.
No,
This shit's cheap.
mm,
you feel the
Yeah.
meatballs.
wait, I don't have an IKEA near me. And
There must be an IKEA not that far. You're not that far into the country.
no, I think the nearest one's like probably a good hour away.
Wow.
So yeah, I've never been in an IKEA. Now I never go out anyway. I just shop everything I buy comes from Amazon. So-
Maya says all she hears is non-Finnish excuses. You can make the excuses, but we're gonna need them in Finnish.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, but IKEA's not Finnish.
It's
No,
Sweden.
they're Scandinavian
They're
of some sort.
Swedish.
Right.
Sweden. Yeah.
It's Swedish. Right, but that's why it fits because blackness has this Scandi look.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, the very sleek, modern, minimalistic. Yeah.
Yes.
I Thorn
Um,
on the YouTube channel is disgusted with me. I think now. I think his opinion of me has plummeted because I've never been to IKEA.
It might have. I can't defend you. So, as somebody who really really not all that long ago, was pretty new and just starting out. I'm sure that you like have a lot of memories of the struggles you had to overcome. If you were to give one piece of advice to someone just starting out, what would you say?
Well, I think it's right now it's very hard to be noticed because there's a lot of brands starting and there's a lot of events going on. So I think you need to stick to something. You know, find that niche and keep doing it. Even if it doesn't work at the beginning, it's gonna work eventually because people are gonna notice you because you're being different. And I think that's the whole piece of advice that I can just try not to do what everyone else is doing. Do your own stuff. You know, if it's not gonna get likes or it's not gonna get faves, I think people in world are different. It's a different audience in between like Facebook or Flickr because people in world they don't know anything about outside. So it's just stick to your own thing, man, and keep doing it.
Yeah, perseverance.
I mean, obviously,
Yes,
we know
absolutely.
that you do the outlet. For anybody that doesn't know, the outlet is the event that's on there. Seraphim Sin, which is a half price or more on previous releases.
Yes.
And Michael is in that. I think you normally update your item every sort of 4 weeks. And you've got like usually 2 sets out there at half price. So, like, after you finish
Yes.
watching this and you finish shopping RFL, then please, go check out the outlet as well. But aside from that, what are your main sort of promotion channels?
I use Facebook and Flickr mostly, and my World in group. But that's it.
Sorry, I meant more in world, like, because you don't do a lot of the deep discount events and things like that, do you? I don't recall seeing you in a lot of the sort of big
Weekend sales
sales, big sales and
Right.
things like that.
No, I stick to 3 months. I mean, to 3 events per month because since I do everything alone, I need to have on a schedule, and I need to know what I can do and what I can't, and I can't commit to more things if I'm not gonna be in time because I don't like being late.
Mm,
I'm never late. So I need to stay into these 3 events every month, and sometimes events don't do good, but it's just more stuff that you have in your main store and more
Yeah.
stuff that you have
yeah.
in the marketplace. So in the long run, it's an investment, anyways. Yes.
It seems like you've
Yeah.
really focused on building a core group of Black Nest customers that really like your aesthetic and are sort of loyal to your brand.
Yes, right. I usually make like a monthly gift, or I put something in the marketplace,
Hmm.
and that works. That works. I like giving back, anyways, because I wouldn't be here without people. So I try to do whenever I have free time or a minute, I just make a good gift or something small, even if it's a chair
Yeah.
or it's just to give back.
Yeah, I imagine. I mean, I cannot imagine doing literally everything yourself. Like
Yeah.
from finding the
Yes.
inspiration to literally sales. Like, man, that's a lot of steps.
It's
I can
it's
imagine. Yeah.
it's because I have like a work schedule. So one day I mesh, the next day I texture, the next day I animate, the next day I upload everything, and then I make it the hats, and the next day I pack. So it's just it's not all at once.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would be completely burnt out.
Right?
Yeah.
To do
Yeah.
everything.
I bet. I bet.
I
Is
think
there anything?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I was going to say, I think you must be literally one of the only people I know that does everything themselves. Even the designers I know where all the product is only them as one person, they still have CSRs and a social media person and a blogger manager and all that they
right?
still have support staff even if they do all the product and texturing and animating and everything themselves.
Yeah, well, before I was like, when you first got here, I'm like, "Hi, Captain!" Like, it was so silly. Now I'm like, "Hi, Captain!" Like,
Um,
lot of work. So, is there anything? I was looking for a 37th job. Thank you, Maya, for bringing. So if you need some help from somebody who can't actually help you, I'm here. I've got your back.
Sorry, just before you ask that question, Dale, you're on the so at the SL Living Expo, you are on the mountains region,
Yes.
which is the one that is beautiful, really beautifully landscaped region. What can people
Is that the
find?
one you built?
No, no, I'm
Okay.
not that much of a diva.
I was like, okay, Cass.
Wow, do you really think I am that big-headed that I would give all this fluff to the region, the beautiful region that I built, which is country? No.
Nope.
What you have to say?
Sure don't feel that way.
So you're on the gorgeous mountains region, which
Yes.
is beautiful and not built by me. What can people find in your store here at the event?
Well, for this, I chose the mountains because it's this candy theme and stuff. So I went for soaking tub, a Japanese soaking tub, because
Oh.
I'm also into like Japandi,
Hmm.
which is the Scandinavian style mixed with Japanese.
Yeah.
So I went a bit nuts decorating the little cabin, but just the tub is there. You should go get it. It's really cool and it's really well animated. Not because I did it, but yes, it is. So just go try it and support the cause.
Yeah.
Is that your RFL item, the tub?
Yes, excuse me.
Yeah. So it's at the Roxy. Do you know what I'm?
The donatable item.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that
Oh,
the
yes, yes, it is
yes,
both.
the donation item.
Yes, yes. Both of them are donation 100%. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but you have other items out as well, so people can check those out. Pick up the donation item and that as
Yes.
well. Awesome.
The rest is just pure pleasure that I spent there like 4 hours decorating the whole booth. So if you wanna go see it, it's nice.
We'll go check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, the regions themselves, it's just lovely just to take a walk through them from start to finish. There's a very clear pathway that Roxy made sure that everyone had to stick to. She marched up and down them, telling you if it was out of place. She's a tyrant.
She's a tyrant. A tyrant for cancer research. What a monster. So, if you could look back, is there anything now that like you wish you knew back then that you're like, man, if only I realized things would have been a lot easier.
I think since I have to, well, I meshed a lot, but all the world of texturing and animating and making hats and everything, that was really tough to learn.
Yeah.
Because I was used to just then the mesh is done, then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But then learning all the texturing, all the animating and stuff, it was hard. At the very beginning, I didn't even know how to animate anything. I was trying to sit on the helper instead.
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was horrible. It took me like, I don't know, half day to animate a
Are you
simple
using
tub.
AvSitter? Do you use
What?
AvSitter for animations?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have animations for everybody. Everybody.
I mean, AvSitter's a godsend when you do, but oh my god, setting up a sequence is like.
Well, actually, for one of my last releases, I have a punching bag, and I found this amazing animating store that has all these action animations, and it's great. And I spent all my money in those punching animations. So if you like that stuff,
I feel
go
like
check
I
it
need
because
one
it's
of
really
those in
fun.
the Seraphim office.
So do I. No.
Like I like to. Oh. Okay.
Oh
No,
no,
I was
go
gonna
on.
say that I like bringing things that are not in Second Life. For example, this whole gym collection that I made. I didn't see much of it done. Like I said before,
Mm-hmm.
this advice that do stuff that is not there is hard because I have to animate, rename, and do workouts with this mat. But it was fun. It was time consuming, but it was fun, and people really liked it.
That
So
does
Well,
sound
and
fun.
I mean, it seems to you seem to be your avatar's pretty fit. So it looks like it kind of got you into shape a little bit too. There were some health benefits to that long trial.
workout, yes. I even have to make the dumbbells and everything. It was fun.
Oh wow. Yeah, a lot of detail.
Yes,
A
yes.
lot of
I really like. Even if people don't notice, I put a lot of love in those tiny details that I think it makes all the difference in the end.
I bet you
mm-hmm.
people do notice. I bet they do because I
Yes,
know that I do when I pick something up and there's real detail about it. That you think, oh, they've just gone that extra. They've just taken that thought process just that bit further than I would have
yes,
expected, and then that's always a nice feeling.
yes. Like for example, when with my first releases and all the stuff, I started to make like more colors, like pink or yellow or red, because before that it was pretty monochrome. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, nah, I'm just gonna make this pink, and people actually liked it. So afterwards, I try to cater to all the colors that I can, all that makes sense with the release. Yes.
Thorn
I
said
love a
he's a
bright
per-
color. Yeah.
Thorn said they're a personal trainer in real life, so they live for finding that kind of content in Second Life. So I don't know if you already have it, Tom, but you obviously need to go and check that out.
Yep.
Somebody toasted Hovis says, "I wonder is Black Nest ever going to sell flat pack furniture in SL?"
Can I
Don't
just point
know. I
out
mean,
who Toasted Hovis is?
Who?
It's Cody.
Oh,
Look
never mind.
at that.
I'm like, what are they even talking about?
It's that's what passes for humour.
Where? Where does that pass?
That passes for humour is Doctor Who conventions.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Enough
that
said.
makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Me and Michael are like, yep, yeah,
yep.
we get it. Okay. Um.
Yes.
So, is there anything that you really wanted to like let people know about you or Black Nest or anything coming up on the horizon for you?
Well, I don't really. I planned my releases just by looking at the catalog that we've built together and that I've been building for a year, and I always try, like I said before, to do things that I haven't done before
Hmm.
because you can only make so many bedrooms. There's only so many ways that someone can make a bed. But if I have the chance, I will do something different. So yes, just keep a look because I'm just gonna come with a bunny bed or I'm gonna make a art deco lounge. It's very random, I think. But people like it in the end. So yes.
Hmm.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Dell might have some Art Deco requirements coming up soon, I think. Don't you?
I have a pastel collection already. It's a
Oh,
bathroom. Yes.
oh, cool. That's
I make
cool.
this Sopo bathroom, and it was just a shower and a pretty cute bunny mirror. It's all pink. So yes.
Aw. I love big bright colors. I'm very into like big bright colors right now.
Also
So,
yes,
yeah.
I try to go with the season. If it's summer, so I will try to do for summer furniture,
Hmm.
or if it's winter, winter furniture. I like to go with the yes.
That
It's
makes
been
sense.
spring since about the 10th of January, according to me. So,
Yes, now spring.
Yeah. Like, no. No, but Cass decided she was sick of winter in mid-January, so she announced that it had become spring at that point. I'm like, it's still January.
But yes,
So,
well, if I have to say something about myself, well, just know that I try very hard because now in Second Life we have these limitations that we don't have in any other engine because Second Life is running in a very old engine, so we have to be very mindful with our meshes and our textures. So all my furniture is very thoughtful in when it comes with trees, counts, and all that stuff that some people care about. So yes, just know that my furniture is not gonna lag you at least. That's what I wanted to say. And that
In
I try
terms,
to
oh, sorry,
yes.
carry on.
No, that I said that I really try to optimize everything
Mm.
and make it as low as possible. So if you have a region of 30 frames, then you can actually decorate something with it instead of just resting a a bed that is 20 frames or 25, and then what are you gonna do with that? So yes.
yeah, and your stuff is very, like, consistently very low, you know? Like, well, you'll have a whole set out, and it'll be like almost everything is 1 to 3 land image. Like, it's very, very
Yeah.
low.
Yes, I really try hard. Yes, I
In,
try to upload, to delete, to upload, to delete, to see. It has to be. I'm very picky, so yes.
Well, it's what's made you very successful, and we appreciate it.
yeah, I just wanted to ask when you were saying that about the optimization, and I don't know how much you've looked into it, but have you looked at the impact of what this PBR project will be on your designs, if any? That's the
Yeah.
mirror project.
Well, I mean, sometimes I cannot do something I want because by uploading it to Second Life, it will mean it be like 50 frames or 30 frames, and
Mm.
it's very time consuming because you have to do a lot of trial. But since I said I'm very picky, so I have to. I could be an hour just updating a cushion or a chair, or it has to be done the way I want. Yes.
Awesome.
Ah,
What's that?
Maya in chat.
Oh, Maya says I really have a lot of respect for all the work he puts into it, especially being a one-man
Yeah.
operation production. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I don't know how people do that. So, good for you, for real.
Dedication, I guess.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
the problem is that I'm a bit of a control freak. So it needs to be the way I want it to be. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem. So the problem is with myself. Then I have to sort it out with myself.
Right. Yeah, the only person you can be mad at is yourself. I get that.
Exactly.
Get that.
So yes, yes. Because sometimes this shade is too pink, or this shade is too yellow, and it doesn't match with other cushion, or this wood doesn't twist in here, and I have to redo it again. So yes, I
Like,
don't
it's
think.
just not quite right. And because you've noticed it, it's
Yes.
like the only thing you see anymore. It's like,
Right,
oh, it just
and
doesn't look great. Yeah.
and some people will say like, "Oh, but why are you doing this? People are not gonna notice." Ah, but I'm noticing myself, and if I notice myself, then it's not gonna be okay, man. So yes,
Yes.
that's how I think I keep the quality up, or I try to keep it. So maybe someone out there will notice that I try.
Yeah. No, I think a lot of people notice that you
Yeah.
try.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think when they watch this, if they hadn't realised that when they watch this, they will, because that's really come across as the main theme. I think for me as we've been chatting.
Yes. Like for example, one thing that I really like is that when I go around, I see these hotels or these people who are decorators, and I like to see all the creators coming together, and then I see, oh shit, I made that, and it's this nice feeling that being recognized is nice. It's nice.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so here you are helping to kind of get the name of your brand out while supporting the American Cancer Society. So
Yeah, I got invited. Well, I mean, yes, and I thought it was a nice cause. It can happen to anybody. So
Mm.
if I can help, I will. So yes.
yeah,
Yep.
that's what it's all
So
about.
remember the SL Living Expo is open until the 12th. So you've got this weekend. There's always something going on here. There's a decorating contest. There's an art walk. There are auctions to win prizes from Linden Labs, including name changes, Premium Plus subscriptions, um, a dinner for 4 people with Patch and other people at other Lindens. So there's lots and lots to do. Or you can win Roxy for an hour in a raffle. She is absolutely petrified that I'm going to win that because
I'm about to bid on Roxy. Where's this auction board?
there, she's in the raffles. You can win a Roxy for an hour in the raffle over there. I think it means a win an hour of her live singing, but I'm just taking it as I win her for an hour.
Ooh, ooh, maybe I could have the best of both.
Well, thank you for being here and doing this with us. It was really good fun. It was really interesting to me to find out more about you and the brand. And as I said, it really came across, your desire for what you make, but also the details and what's important to you. And still, so impressed that you are just the one person doing it all on your own. I can't even tell you.
I know. I know. Yeah. It's incredible. And we are 1,000% gonna look up all your Finnish words from
You should.
here forth. And then I'm gonna
Uh,
be like, "Hi, Captain!"
on my next release, I will trick you.
Uh-oh. We're gonna have a Spanish word thrown
I
in
mean,
there,
to
and I'm
be
gonna be like,
fair,
It's all of a sudden.
it's not
Yeah.
just Finnish words she can't say. It's most other languages and English that she has a problem with.
occasional English.
Where are these seats from, Del?
I don't want to say.
Go on.
I think I. Let me double check.
They're,
But I
they're
think
from
I
where
know.
you think.
These are from Trompe-l'oeil. So there you go. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Before
really
Thank you
Jess
for
makes
having
total
me.
toast of me.
And yeah, do go to the mountains region and check out the Blackness store. Thank you for watching. Del and I will be back on Monday at the outlet on the SeraCast stream. So we will see you then. Have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, come over here and donate some lindens and buy some stuff.
Yes.
That would be great.
Yep.
And we are